Hello Libra, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we are going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Libra for the middle of October. Now Libra, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now Libra, I am not offering personal readings, so if you get a DM from somebody about a personal reading, that is not me. That is somebody impersonating me, and they are trying to scam you. Okay, there have been a number of them going around and they look very convincing, but that is not me, so do keep that in mind. I also do daily content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. I like to do a Celtic cross for these middle of the month readings, and so yeah. Now, if this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. I do only read uprights. Some people ask me, but if you notice, the Three of Swords came out reversed. I do try to bring in the meaning of the upright and reverse. The way that I like to read is I like to blend the cards. So if it's more about aspects. How is the card aspected? So if some people ask, that's the answer. So let's see what we have here. Neither way is wrong or right. You know, either way is right, I guess is what I would say. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we have. Right away on the bottom, we have the Three of Wands. So this is a really nice card. This is the energy of growth and expansion. You can view the Three of Wands as somebody who has achieved initial success based on research, probably around a project or a business or something like that. And now you're looking to take this to the next level. You're looking to grow and expand it into something bigger and better. And it's almost like there's a world of possibilities at your foot. You can see here that this person is looking out into the horizon and thinking like, wow, this is amazing. I can go anywhere from here. And that's what the Three of Wands is about. It's a really nice card. It can also indicate travel or anything like that. I did forget, I like to take 3 cards to clarify as we go along. So let's go ahead and put this on the bottom and see what else we have going on here for you, Libra. So right away in the middle, you have the Page of Pentacles. So this is some sort of news or offer being delivered to you. You know, this could be financial news that you've been waiting for, finally coming through. This could also be anything that, you know, especially if you are somebody who does like contract work, or you make sales, or you do something that I would say is not like necessarily like a salary. It's more about like commissions or sales or contracts or something like that. This could mean that there's one coming in that has more money. I'm getting that some of you do that here with this energy. Some of you maybe, maybe you're in real estate, maybe you work for yourself, maybe you do something like that. Even though we don't have one of my entrepreneurial combinations, my intuition is telling me that maybe some of you do that. Maybe you do a side hustle, but if you are working, you could be getting ready to receive like a company-wide pay bump or a raise or something like that. Like there's offers around money. This is also potentially if you're a student or an academic, grants coming in, or just getting into a school or something like that you've been wanting to get into. The problem is you have this Wheel of Fortune. So what's interesting here is, the Wheel of Fortune is the wheel of your destiny spinning, and it says it has arrived. If this is showing up in the problem position, what could be coming through here is you, with the Wheel of Fortune, the wheel keeps spinning, okay? And so where people get into trouble with this card is they don't take advantage of the time that they have while the wheel is spinning in their favor. And another way of looking at that is, the train has arrived. Are you going to stay in the station, or are you going to hop on the train? And, in the problem position, it could mean that you are not taking advantage of this opportunity, which is represented here by the page that's coming in, or you're not growing. here with this Three of Wands on the bottom. The other thing about the Wheel of Fortune is it is Jupiter. It's Jupiter energy. Jupiter is the planet of expansion and growth. And so there are these opening messages around expanding something, and I just wonder if the problem is that, like, maybe it's just that you're not seeing it or something like that going on here. So in the past, you have the Three of Cups. This is joy, celebration, good times with others, all cups overflowing. What's interesting here is, and I do try to bring in messages for career and finance as well as love and romance. This combination of Three of Swords, Three of Cups is traditionally very challenging. It's traditionally not a good combination because that could be a third-party situation. Some of you could be letting love get in the way of a major, major opportunity here. I do want to stress that there's a big opportunity available for some of you if this is resonating, if this message is for you. And I would just say, like, get real with yourself on what do you want. Do you want to keep dealing with people who hurt you, whether that's friends or relationships, or do you want to, build your empire? Do you want to take advantage of these opportunities? Do you want to study something? That's what I feel like maybe is going on here, actually, now that I think about this a little bit more. Now, in the future, you have the Eight of Swords. This is somebody who is letting self-imposed restrictions get in the way, okay? This is somebody who is fearful of really something that hasn't even happened yet. Thing is, like, this person feels like there's a war going on, but really what's actually going on is that they're in some sort of, like, imprisonment that they've put themselves in. Each sword here represents a thought, and it says that it's getting in the way of something. And, this person will stay in the sword imprisonment until they take the blindfold off and until they remove the cuffs and get out of their thoughts, get out of the imprisonment that is their thoughts at this moment. Okay, and so for some of you, it's thinking about this Three of Cups situation. It's thinking about some sort of group scenario from the past. And, I do feel like maybe in this middle of the month here, there's an opportunity, maybe in October sometime, for you to really work through this for yourself. Now, in your conscious awareness, what you're conscious of, what's on your mind here is this Three of Swords. Okay, so that's heartbreak, separation, cheating, divorce. It's a challenging card. There's really no other way to look at this card other than the other way to look at it is heartbreak just in general. It might not be relationship. It could be just general heartbreak. And so, if you're not, if there's nothing wrong with you and your partner, or if you're great being single, then, what could be going on is there's just some other heartbreaking situation. I think some of you maybe, it could be a friend as well with this Three of Cups situation. But yeah, now in the lower row you have, by the way, which is the subconscious, what you can't see, or the internal messages, the thoughts that are, the way that you're talking to yourself, is this Four of Pentacles, scarcity, restriction, okay? It's interesting, it's not always something I read with that, but you can see how they are holding on to those pentacles very tightly, indicating that it's restrictive instead of expansive. And you are being called on with the bottom here, on the bottom with the Wheel of Fortune, to expand, to open up, to grow. And that's what's happening here. I do feel like this makes sense now with that Wheel of Fortune in the problem position, where there's a big opportunity to bring this, whatever this is, up to the next level. And maybe just fears right now are getting in the way. So where you're headed here, you have in your current influence, you have the Queen of Cups. So, you may be saying, all right, I'm going to take care of myself. This is my journey. I'm on this, and I'm going to do what I can to really take care of my own energy and have compassion for myself. Okay, because it's your influence. And so you may be doing that. You may be providing support for a friend as well here. But this is, as a person, a trusted friend or ally, something like that, somebody maybe even in the helping professions. But really, since it's your influence, I strongly feel like this Queen of Cups is saying that you're going to do something for you at this time. In your external influence here, what's happening outside of you, what you can't control, you have the Magician. So this is a really nice card, especially to get this in the external influence. This is telling you to take action right now. And I do feel like that's very strong here on this reading, where there's a call to action somewhere, okay? With this Magician card. This person takes all tools that are available to them and makes them and combines them to alchemize something for themselves. It's a card of alchemy. It's a card of manifestation. It's the master manifester in the tarot. And so for you, it's like you already have all the tools that you need. You have all the skills, the talents, and the abilities that are available, and they're available inside of you, and they're here, and you can use them to build something. But it's telling you you have to take action. Okay, you really have to take action here. And as this comes in the external situation, it may just aligns may synchronously sort of line up for you and align for you where that happens. In your hopes and fears, you have the Six of Wands. So this is a major card. So this is the second victory in the suit of wands. If you think about the Three of Wands as an initial victory, this is the second one. This is public recognition, okay? This is somebody who is being cheered on. This is a major win. And with this Six of Wands here, you may be fearful of success. Some people are afraid of success, and that is the thing that's holding them back, especially as you have this Eight of Swords in the future position. Some of you may be having that. Now, for others of you, you may be fearful of failure, and it's like maybe the win hasn't come in yet, and you're afraid that it's never going to come. And that really also ties into this Eight of Swords card here in the future position, where I feel like this reading is all about fear of growth, fear of success, fear of public recognition, or something like that, where if you work through that, you could have something big that comes in here. Now, in the outcome, you have the Hierophant. So this is a card of this is typically the card of like the place that you work, your organization that you're a part of. Could be a mentor. There's a lot of different ways. It's Pope energy. It could be traditional ideals such as marriage and partnership. But that's not well aspected here with the Three of Swords and the Three of Cups. Really, I feel like, some of you, if you're here for love and relationship, some of you could be thinking about what to do about that. Marriage type of thing, or getting into a union with somebody, maybe because of something that happened here in the past that may be preventing you. Others of you here are maybe afraid of exploring an opportunity if you're not self-employed. But you could also be providing mentorship for others if you are self-employed, like whether that's via YouTube or TikTok or Instagram, or starting your consulting business or something like that, where you're providing mentorship or something like that. So let's go ahead and take these three clarifications here and see what wants to come forward. Yeah, I knew we were going to have this. This is the entrepreneur in the tarot. This is self-employment. This is somebody who is passionate about what they do. It doesn't always need to be self-employment. If they are in the workplace, they're the most passionate person in the room. They really love what they do. And it's like this energy of success as well. I mean, the King of Wands can be somebody who is not only successful, but doing what they actually love to do. And there's no other way for me to put it. That's what I feel like potentially some of you are having happen for you. You have this Seven of Swords as well. Somebody backstabbed you, okay? It might be a friend, might be a relationship, it might be those two things connected. But the Seven of Swords, Three of Swords, Three of Cups, Hierophant's challenging. And just realize that it's not your fault, okay? That's somebody else's lower energy. That's somebody else's karma that they're going to have to end up paying back if they do that. And just know that you should have compassion for yourself at this time. With the Queen of Cups coming in here in your current influence, if you can. I know it's easier said than done, but just realize that that's their stuff. And as challenging as it may be, that could really help release yourself. You have this Three of Pentacles as well. This is teamwork. working together with others to bring about a solution. This is somebody who builds quality work. You could be an artisan, okay? You could be, whatever it is that you do, you might do it with like a, the artist's touch that, you know, can't be found from other people, something like that. It's also reward and recognition. So you have a bunch of those cards here. It's like there's some big success coming in. There's like a major sort of success, you know, recognition, reward, but it's like the only thing holding you back is you. Let's see what else we have here. Take action. What did we say here? So that makes sense. Take action with the Magician. Perfect timing. Look, the stars are aligning here, Libra. The stars are aligning, and I think it's going to be like, what direction do you want to take this for yourself? Get more information. Can we get one more here? Can we get one more? Okay. Unlikely. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. I just feel like what's going on here is that this perfect timing, take action, get more information. This is really signaling to me as a reader that like the stars are aligning for you, and especially if you are doing contract work, self-employed, a student, even if you've been unemployed for a while, with that Page of Pentacles, there could just be the perfect opportunity at the right time, you know, or the right opportunity at the perfect time. Even if it's not what you love to do, it could be a stepping stone into something that you do love doing. Let's see what else we have here. Yeah, this looks really good. Adjudication, great fortune, sudden wealth, distant horizons, mature woman, and false person. Yeah, all lining up. Sudden wealth, great fortune, adjudication. This is a divinely inspired increase in your contracts, your money, your job situation, your fortune in some way. It's the best card. And I say divinely guided because when I look at this adjudication card, you know, I kind of felt like the divine court. I mean, some of you could be in a divorce with false person. Three of Swords, Three of Cups, never anything that I like to see, especially with the Seven of Swords. I'd be careful about who you share your information with, especially if you have a big project or a big idea, you know, that you don't want someone to steal something from. But there's a sudden uptick in the amount of resources or projects or ideas that you're going to have that look very good. So love this. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, check out my website, zaneintuitive.com. I also want to say I'm very grateful to the people donating down below. Thank you so much for your support. I'll see you in the next one.